Hey guys, welcome back to my journey. I am officially 34 weeks and 3 days today. I'm feeling extremely heavy, hungry, and tired. Today also marks 350 days since I began my journey. 350 days ago, I signed with my agency that I have completely fallen in love with. And I am now 34 weeks and 3 days pregnant with a Surro baby. And it's just crazy how fast time has flown. It's almost been a year, guys. We're days away from a year since I've started this journey, and it's just flown by. Freaking insane. But I'm here to update you guys on how everything is going, so let's go ahead and get to it. Let's do this. So, if you're asking what 34 weeks pregnant with a Surro babe looks like in the middle of a pandemic, this is what it looks like. Me potatoing, I was going to say 95% of the time, but I'm going to say 50% of the time because the other 50% I'm probably actually peeing. I think at this point I actually pee more than I get to lay down. Bladder control is completely out the window. I am tired all the time, yet still desperately feeling the need to clean 24/7. I am always hungry, but I can only eat small amounts of food before I'm overly stuffed. Yeah, this is what it looks like. It looks like a potato. So as of right now, boom. Baby's head is right here. Baby's body wraps up this way. I get elbow action all the time over here. Baby's booty's right here. Baby loves to push on my bra when I wear one. And then we have legs that come this way, and then there's little feet that like to dig into my hips constantly. So I get some great action in my hip, on my side, and up here. Baby has hands in his or her face and likes to punch my cervix here and there, which is always just fun and slightly painful. I am getting Braxton Hicks now about 10 to 20 times a day, doing the dumbest things like putting on my flip-flops to walk outside or grabbing a diaper from my diaper bag for my toddler. Like, just dumbest things trigger him constantly, which is exciting because it means we're getting closer, because we do only have like 5.5 weeks left, which is crazy. But yeah, so I do go to a doctor's appointment on Thursday, so 4 days from now, 3 days from now. Oh, today's Monday. 3 days from now, and I will start being checked for dilation. I am crossing my fingers for 2 centimeters. I'm not counting on it, but I am crossing my fingers for 2 centimeters. With all these contractions, my cervix better be doing something, or I'm gonna be very disappointed going through all this for nothing. So I'll let you guys know how that goes when we get there. But I am excited. It's all going so fast. I mean, we're 34 weeks and 3 days already, and I am 350 days into my journey. My mind is still trying to wrap itself around that. It's just crazy. So, where we are at now in the surrogacy pregnancy process, there's not really a whole huge difference between my pregnancies with my kids and this one, other than I don't have the stress of having to prepare for baby, which has been super relieving and very nice. But at the same time, very strange because I have nothing to prepare for, and it's really weird. And like, I was trying to think of what to pack in my hospital bag, and I have no idea. So I don't have a baby to prepare for, so I'm just thinking like comfy clothes for me, I guess. And a pillow. Somebody had recommended I bring an ice chest with food because COVID, you're not allowed to go in and out and like grab food. So I might bring an ice chest with some food that I want. Like, I don't know. If you guys have recommendations for my hospital bag, feel free to share, because I am a little lost, just to be honest. As for an update on how baby's doing, I did have a doctor's appointment again since the last time I saw you guys, and I vlogged, and baby was measuring 2 ounces off of average of what size he or she should be at this point. And my intended parents had gotten really worried, though my doctor said it was still totally normal range and it wasn't a big deal. My intended parents they like to be very precautious. So I did have another ultrasound appointment made. I went to it on Tuesday. I don't know. I went to it a week ago, maybe. I don't remember now. But I went to what was referred to as what did they call it? I don't remember what they call it now. But they had made me an ultrasound appointment at another diagnostic center. And I went in and measured, and baby ended up being completely fine, like my doctor had said. But you can never be too safe. And our baby was weighing in like 4 pounds, and I think the tech said like 7 ounces or 11 ounces or something like that. So baby's measuring like phenomenally. 58th percentile, I want to say, is what she said. I can't remember now because it was like a few days ago. But baby is measuring like super great and right on time, which is awesome. I am hoping with all the Braxton Hicks and lightning crotch that I'm getting that I'm finally dilating. Because if baby's going on point and growing the way that he or she should be, and the fact that he or she is weighing that much shows that we're getting really close. And with all my Braxton Hicks, that shows we're really close. I'm really hoping when I go to my next appointment, which is this Thursday, that we are at least 2 centimeters dilated, because I've been going through contractions like crazy, and I'm really hoping my cervix is doing what it's supposed to be doing. No more than 2 centimeters though, because then I think we're getting a little too close to early labor. But 2 centimeters sounds freaking great. Really what I'm shooting for this Thursday. But yeah, so that's where we're at pregnancy wise. Baby's growing absolutely wonderfully. Really hoping for some dilation at this appointment. Then we'll be able to start talking more about my induction date, as long as we can see that my body's progressing the way it's supposed to be. My intended parents are going to drive here from their state, so they have quite a bit of a drive. So we want to make sure that they make it to the birth. So fingers crossed everything works out. With COVID going on, they're still having the rule of only one person in delivery with me, which the closer it gets, the more I really feel like I want my mom to be there, just because I'm remembering how my labors went with my kids and how fast it went, and just feeling everything with my son, how traumatic it is. Not that it was a bad experience, but feeling everything sucks. And I just really want to have my support person there to comfort me. And as much as I want my intended parents in the room, I don't know if when I'm in that state of pain that I want someone who's not my mom or my husband holding my legs up, comforting me. I'm just really wanting that secure person right now. But at the same time, hospitals in California, they keep you typically 48 hours. Baby's not allowed to leave till I leave. We'll have matching bracelets, and we leave with each other. They can keep baby longer, but I have to be there for baby to relieve. We'll have our matching bracelets in order to leave. And I think that just really sucks, because if I don't take an intended parent in there with me, they're not going to see their baby for that 48 hours till we're released. I might be able to get released early. I know with my son, I was released at 40 hours instead of 48 hours. But you never know. I think it was my son. I'm trying to, but like it's hard. I don't want them to go 48 hours not seeing their baby. I don't want them to miss their baby's birth, but at the same time, I don't want any extra anything when I'm giving birth. I don't want to have to worry about how mom feels, or I don't have to feel any uncomfortable. Like it's kind of uncomfortable to ask somebody to hold your legs while you're pushing. That's not a close family member. I don't want to say they're strangers, because they're not strangers, because I do talk to them regularly, but it's awkward to ask, like, hey, can you hold my leg? I need to push. Like, holy crap, your baby's hurting me. But at the same time, I don't want them to miss it. So it's just really, there's a lot of conflict now, but COVID's lightening up, and I'm really hoping things change, because I'm so wishy-washy on what's going to happen in labor and delivery, and it's just like, So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. The closer we get, the more real it gets, and the more I'm just not sure how delivery is going to go. So it'll be interesting. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that is about where we're at here at 34 weeks pregnant and 350 days into my journey. Sorry, I'm still amazed. 350 days into my journey. I'm like, I'm feeling, it's gone so fast. It's just really crazy to me. 350 days since I sent out a bunch of applications and heard back from agencies and actually picked one I liked, which shout out to my agency for being absolutely amazing and dealing with me the last 350 days. They're phenomenal, and I'm going to highly recommend anybody who's looking to be a surrogate to really do your research on your agencies and the way that you feel and how the agency you're talking to makes you feel. I've seen girls who started their journey the same time I am that still aren't even pregnant, still haven't even started meds or gotten a med calendar. I've seen girls with agencies that don't like talk to them like they're people. It's a business transaction or a job. It's a, here, do this, here's your schedule, and do what you're told, which I think is just really, excuse my language, shitty. And I find that just like really offensive because this isn't a job. I've also seen surrogates who have made comments about how don't take any less than this amount of money. You're doing them a favor, not the other way around. Which I also think is a garbage way to think. I don't think you should go with agencies that try and outbid other agencies to win you over for money. I think it makes you look shallow and vain and greedy. I don't think you should demand more money from intended parents because they're already paying a ridiculous amount for IVF and they're already having struggles with fertility. You shouldn't be demanding things from anybody. You're doing this to help someone. Don't be a jerk. And you shouldn't work with any intended parents or agency that considers being a surrogate a job, because it's not. It's a partnership. It's a relationship. And I'm just really thankful and happy with my decision to pick the agency I chose, who made me feel like I'm a person and that I matter, my decisions matter, and that I am family. Like Tiny Sprouts genuinely makes me feel like family. They check in on me constantly, just not even about being pregnant or the surrogacy, just how I'm doing as a person. And they're just absolutely phenomenal, and that's one of the things that I can just highly recommend to people when picking an agency on your journey, is finding an agency that makes you feel respected and worthy and happy and comfortable. Because a lot of them don't care. You're just a womb. And it's really sad because women shouldn't be treated that way. But yeah, just my opinion. So I'm very thankful for my agency, Tiny Sprouts, you the best. And them dealing with me for the last 350 days. Because I have a great relationship with my caseworker, and I'm very sarcastic and a total pain in her butt. And I can tell I probably drive her absolutely crazy sometimes. But I love them, and I'm very grateful. So, happy 350 days, guys. But yeah, so that is where we are at now. Hi, little bug. It has been a wonderful 350 days. You got out. Oh, your poor toesies. And it's flown by. And I can't believe we're almost done, and it's almost been a year. And it's just, my mind's boggled. And I'm getting more and more excited for the next journey as well, with how fast this has gone and how smooth. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or comment. Feel free to ask me questions. I answer them constantly. I'm checking my notifications. If I seem like I'm slow on here, you can always go to my Instagram at SurroMom Journey, and I respond fairly quickly on there. I see your toe got out. I see you. I respond on there fairly quickly, and I love being able to share my journey with you guys. I try to post weekly belly pictures. I slack often, but I appreciate you guys watching and your support, and I'm feeling very thankful these days. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you after my next appointment with hopefully some news that I'm dilating and we are getting this show on the road. See you guys next time. Bye.